for the fun and the fear. Those hands in the air. You say ah.
Hey, welcome to day 2 of Genesis 5. My name is Oates, and I'm here with
Jim Jam Flim Flam is my name.
And we're going to be opening up Wave, I don't even know, Wave X, Wave Z.
Wave XYZ. It's going to be a 15-hour wave, and we're going to ride the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to ride this wave right to the shore, as it were.
And we're going to be the commentators for this block, this 15-hour wave of greatness.
Marathon block.
It's, I think only one other commentator was able to successfully do it without passing out.
Yeah, it's sort of like the milk challenge. If you don't throw up a bunch of milk by the end of it, in either scenario, then you win.
Holy moly, I'm going to have a really hard time being the straight man for this fucking commentary blog. Oops.
Yeah, you're already having trouble. So I wanted to get a little bit into the backstory of how Tucson versus Phoenix started, and it's not just about geography. The old origin story is that Taj, back in 2004, he broke into the University of Arizona's athletic locker room where they kept all the equipment, right? The mascot, the guy that played the mascot for the football games, was in there getting dressed. He kidnapped the mascot.
Okay. Wait, the costume or the man?
The man he was already in the costume.
Okay.
So they kidnapped the mascot, and he took him back to Phoenix, okay? And then, Tucson's irate about that. So Jackie Tran goes to Phoenix, and he goes during a football game, mid-game, and he takes a shit on the 50-yard line.
Wow.
And this was back like 12 years ago. And ever since then, it's been getting hype as shit. Here we go.
You married into the Flim Flam dynasty.
Right. My name was Jim Jam already.
Yeah.
I married a woman named
Margaret Flim Flam.
Yeah, Maggie Flim Flam.
And they're a napkin tycoon family. They invented the concept.
People were wiping their hands on anything they could find.
Actually,
I met her. I was working on the ground floor of the napkin factory. And the thing is, your hands get really greasy from working with all the apparatus.
Yeah,
I was working on the line, but you can't use the napkins.
You're not allowed because they're not for you. So you're crawling around on all fours, greased out of your fucking
My whole body
and
is greased up.
You're like, and you look up, Maggie.
Conveyor belt.
Maggie holding a napkin.
And I'm like, I can't do it. And she's like, I'm the boss's daughter. I'm like, I can't afford to lose this job. I'm an immigrant. I moved over here.
Right.
I got this job. The year is 1905. I just checked out the Statue of Liberty off the boat. And
I got my shot.
Yeah.
Maggie
said, this is my own personal napkin.
And you said
back then you got one napkin.
Right. And you said your eyes are beautiful.
Yeah. I was. Yeah.
And here we are.
I was lying.
And now you're 126 years old.
Right, and I look good for it. Like I said, I am one of the
You're
old
a
people
runner.
here.
You're a runner.
Hey,
you stay fit.
I stay fit, I don't like that one bit. That sound. Look at Dankbot there. He looks like a professor.
Wow. He looks like he's halfway through writing his novel.
They call him the professor. But I've been smoking a pipe during my lessons.
I was born to ride, but I'm forced to work.
He's like that academic. He rides a motorcycle. Yeah. He's really relatable and cool. He's a young professor.
His girlfriend's in a Japanese synth pop band.
Absolutely.
He really, really likes to show people.
Say you're in college and you go to the show and you're like, what the fuck? My professor's here? He's so cool. And you go up and talk to him and he's like, he buys you a drink?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think he's so intellectual that he's aware somewhere people are complimenting him.
Yeah, he's nodding. He's like, yeah. I got a feeling if I look this good, someone is complimenting me.
Yeah. If I were him, I'd just kind of want the experience, really.
Yeah, or win if you were him.
Yeah.
Try it. You might win.
True. Squid is definitely. I don't mean to diminish Squid's skill at all. He's definitely.
He really wants that experience of winning. That's he's really. I really am just happy that I got this experience where I won. We should repeat what we were saying because it was really interesting earlier about doubles, about how many people are playing.
Doubles is crazy because it's more players than usual.
It's an unprecedented. There's never been more characters on the screen at once than in a game of doubles.
Yeah.
In Melee.
It's insane.
Other games, sure.
And you have to think about that.
You really got to think about that.
And then tomorrow, folks can tune in for the madness that is day 3 of Genesis 5.
The grand finale. Did you got a orchestra or balcony, or did you decide not to go to top 8?
Remember what
I'm going to go see that new 50 Cent movie instead of top 8. I'm going to see it several times in a row while top 8's going on.
What's it called? Thickest Thieves or?
The thickest thieves. Thicker than thieves. Thicker than oil. Thieves. Part 2.
Is it what?
I got to see this movie.
I
Based on that title, my God.
Bagels,
Stoic.
potentially cold.
Stoic, I would say.
I would say, yeah.
Oh, you think physically
A
cold?
word I would say is like maybe stoic.
I guess I would say cold, like physically.
Yeah.
Like his body is stoic, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just.
Okay, let's go 20 years. 20 years into the future.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
We're dead. You and me.
Right. Where are you?
We're done.
We're dead.
We're dead.
Everybody else is thriving.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's
like
a good time.
We die and we just barely miss the boat.
Oh man, we die like the year before it all gets cool
Right.
with
Like-
the robots and the fucking you know.
Yeah. There's cars that can drive very fast.
Yeah.
They can't. Yeah, they can't fly.
They can't fly.
But they're like elevated on very high stilts. So it's like it simulates.
It's kind of like they're flying.
It's like this roller chair. That's the car. It's like elevated this high.
Dude, a city.
You're in a roller chair.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that was
It's a-
Wall-E.
it's a
Wasn't
city-
that in Wall-E?
Yeah, it literally was Wall-E. I think the future we're imagining is just Trash Planet, but we're on a spaceship instead,
Okay.
which sounds cool.
We're
but
dead.
we're dead.
We're dead on a spaceship.
We're just super
they're
dead.
honoring us. There's a sarcophagus.
When
on a
humans
spaceship.
on the Wall-E spaceship die, what do they do with them? Do they repurpose them for food?
Why? I mean, it's the same thing as like using manure for like making crops.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not?
You throw the
that's-
corpse in
that's
the
good
in the
stuff.
compost pile.
That's probably better than the old vegetables and stuff in the compost pile. A human body?
I think gore is a really good compost element.
I mean, it's full of nutrients. I mean, I eat nutrients. I don't know about you. So when I die, they're all
Chock full of
They're all
nutrients.
coming out. This body is chock full.
Just bursting from my body. I'm glad they're not monitoring us. You know they'd be doing some hand signals.
Yeah, it's
Stop talking about corpses.
Talk about-
Stop talking about nutrition of the body and soil.
What's it called? The Coolman trick or whatever, where he pulls you under?
I have no clue, but
I think it's Coolman's Delight. He whips you under the stage. That's that Mewtwo tech. Very old.
yeah. At this percent, you want to toss them
Is
up.
that going to do it? Wow. 156 is kill percent. If I want to definitely say it's 156 at that in this matchup. And 99 is going to do it for a tipper every time in this matchup. This is I've been working on the frames and the kill percents and stuff in my spare time.
Awesome.
That's the point.
Oh my god. He kicked everybody.
You know, that is Ganon or Luigi. They have moves where they can just come in and kick everybody.
Yeah.
And that is excellent. That's truly excellent for doubles. Just come in and clear out.
Clear the way.
Yeah.
It's like throwing a frag grenade in the corridor on, Call of Duty or something.
Yeah, or in a war.
or in real actual war.
Yeah. You could just leave the metaphor on the first level of when it happens. The inspiration for the game. Okay, back to Dankbot.
So let's talk about his hand posture. He has right hand over left thumb.
What he's kind of doing
That's
here,
uncomfortable for me. Is
to
that?
me, what he's symbolizing is kind of a discomfort.
Oh my, he's pondering.
A discomfort with the status quo.
Right,
And that's
right.
why he's pondering. He's looking, what is going on here? Do we need to go more of a socialist route or fiscal, conservative?
He's currently.
And it bores him, but you got to think about this stuff. That's why he's yawning. Somebody's got to think about it.
Okay, this is not looking good for the boys in green.
The boys.
Let's hear it for our boys in green. Yeah, I feel like there should be like a government-funded service that we call like the boys in green.
That's the forestry guys, right? Or
Is
like
it?
the park service guys, probably.
The forest. I'm with it.
So there should be an equivalent for every team in Melee. What is red?
Firemen, maybe.
The firemen.
Are
yes,
they?
the firemen.
But no one ever says that.
Salute your boys in
I want
red.
it to be real. Because boys in blue is like real.
Why are we not saluting our boys in green and red?
It's dumb. We need to salute them too.
That's like the anti-Christmas. We're not
Yeah.
saluting our boys in red and
That's
green.
right.
Yeah, I lost to a couple wild and crazy guys. Steve Martin impression.
Yeah, that's a legacy
Thank you.
meme right there.
That's like a 70s meme.
Good lord.
Hey, I love when Steve Martin was just cranking out memes. He would go on stage.
Remember
or do
when
his
Richard Pryor did that whole crack meme?
He set himself on fire as a meme.
Yeah.
Man, meme god.
Let's see the likes in the chat, guys.
Yo, Richard Pryor, shout out. Always lose game one on purpose with a secondary.
Yeah.
Just like you're gathering data about them, but they're learning nothing about you. Well, like Hug says, multi-tournament conditioning.
Yeah.
That's why I've been playing Nest for 15 years. It's even more than that. It's a 15-year conditioning. And eventually, I'm going to switch to Luigi and burn him. I would like, let's get serious for one moment.
Okay.
We need to have another moment of silence for Silent Wolf.
Okay.
And that means I want the chat to go completely dark. I don't want any chatting. Do not press 1 for Silent Wolf. In memoriam, moment of silence, please. Stop chatting. I know that you're chatting. You're typing.
I think that we should have that kind of like feature on my wish list. Or are we still doing the moment of silence?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Go on. Okay, it's over.
Yeah.
Praise the tenets of nihilism. You're going to do great.
You're going
in
to do
Melee.
sick. Mango, you know what he believes in?
Nothing.
The void.
Basically the same.
Only the void.
Yeah, I mean, and he very much believes in that. He actually puts too much. He believes in the void so much, and it's going to hurt him one day because, like, you don't put all your eggs in one basket.
You
like
don't
that.
put all your eggs in one void, I'll tell you that much.
He's such a nihilist that it's like he cares so much about nihilism. Oh, God.
You loop back around and start sucking
Hey,
again.
what's it called? Horseshoe theory. Have you ever tried Red Bull?
No.
You want to try mine? No, it's terrible.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm
don't say
just
that.
kidding. I wouldn't have opened it. I wouldn't.
Red Bull is wonderful, and it's a wonderful product.
You know what I like? The taurine.
Oh,
That
the taurine.
That taurine smell. I wake up, set up a pot of coffee, I just have a bucket of taurine. Just unrefined.
Yeah.
It's like a powder because it hasn't been.
It's just been mined from the earth.
I wish they'd bring back the taurine mines. Those jobs we keep losing in the taurine mines.
I mean, we were promised that the taurine mines were going to come
coming
back.
Yeah. On one of the monitors, pull up JackieTran.com.
Wipe the Cheeto dust onto your jeans.
Right.
Make sure not to get it onto your brand new keyboard.
Shut down your World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Open up an
server.
incognito browser because that's your instinct to do so. Look up a highlight reel of Jackie Chan's best stunts first.
Did you know he would do his stunts himself?
Yeah, I did know that. It's insane. He's broken so many bones.
Right. He's broken over 200 bones.
Wow, I didn't know there was that many bones.
Yeah, there's at least that many.
Were they all his bones?
No.
Oh, of course not.
That counts the fight seats when he's fighting someone else, and he punches someone in the nose, and is like, "Fuck, my face!
I got my ow.
Bleeding my nose." And he's like, that number 55
And he just
right
writes it
there.
down.
If Jackie Chan took all the bones that he had broken, he could make an entire new body.
Wow.
If those bones were mended, he could form
They
an
wouldn't
entire
really
skeleton.
They wouldn't function. They wouldn't stand
Right,
up
you
very
gotta
well.
have
They'd
a
be broken still.
cardiovascular system.
Yeah.
You gotta have an electromuscular
Where you
system.
stand on the whole existential question, a
The
soul
separation
potentially.
of brain, consciousness versus soul.
Yeah, right.
How do you separate the mind-body connection?
Like, at what point, if you switched Jackie Chan and Jackie Chan's cells one by one, would they become the other person?
If you've got a boat, and you take up one piece of the boat, one piece of wood from the boat at a time. Eventually,
I know where you're going with this. Do you mind if I finish it?
you're going to be a sailor. That's what I was
You'll be
going
a
to say.
sailor. You at what
Easily.
point are you sailing?
At what point are you a certified
sailor?
seaman?
Yeah. All right.
That quick kill game was the game they were playing, and Martha's terrible at it. In that matchup.
Marthritis.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smarthritis. Man, shout out to the sponsor, Arrowhead Water. It's been committed to California for over 120 years. A few facts about the company. They keep the bottles recyclable. You want to empty it and replace the cap when you recycle it. I don't know what that means, but that's what they're telling me. Let's talk about water a little bit more. What can you say about water? It's kind of just a classic, necessity.
2 hydrogen molecules, 1 oxygen molecule.
It doesn't get more basic. My understanding of life itself, my understanding of it is you need water.
Yeah.
Okay, P period, and AMSA He's repping the Arrowhead sponsor. It's a local favorite, and it's composed of 100% mountain spring water. It's about 16.9 fluid ounces, which is 500 milliliters.
Yeah.
Of course. And that's why AMSA likes it. It has it in milliliters. In Japan, they're, of course, going to use the metric system. And he's like, what? Ounces? How much water is this? I'm not drinking this. Speaking of a local favorite, which Arrowhead is, AMSA, if we were in Japan, we'll call that a locality. He's a local favorite of Japan.
Yeah.
He's got that in culture,
Yeah.
They share that bond. They get all the same references. They grew up watching Nickelodeon, the same Japanese Nickelodeon. They watch Japanese Rocko's Modern Life.
Japanese A. Arnold.
Japanese Doug. Yeah, he's looking so academic. Dankbot.
Can we get Dankbot back on
Kevin,
camera?
back here.
Oh, no, he's going to come over here.
Yeah, we'll get him over here. Get in my lap, I guess, or like.
How is your novel coming?
You're looking so academic. Dankbot is that hip cool professor. You're like, you go, he's having his office hours, and you're like, hey man, I was so hungover for the final, I just need to retake it.
Yeah, you walk into his office hours and he's hacky sacking.
He's playing hacky sack on the desk. He's standing on top of the desk.
Yeah.
Look how academic. And he's like, it's fine, bro.
I just gotta finish it up to see if
He's
Zane
gonna go
wants
straight
to,
down.
wants to run it. Oh
I
no,
knew
that's
it.
the Noah. Noah is Mega Xmas, by the way.
Okay, that was another biblical reference. Because if he had 2 stocks when he beat him.
Noah in the Bible, I believe.
Because he brought 2 Falcos onto the boat.
Yeah, and he down-aired both of them into the water.
He's like, you're not a real species.
Yeah, that's why Falcos aren't here today.
You're not a species.
They just down-aired.
That's canonical. Do you call it canonical? That's where that came
I think
from.
Canon.
Right?
That's Christ canon. Look how cool he is shooting lasers over his friend's head.
That's like Johnny Appleseed, am I right?
Yeah.
Is that the guy that did that?
Yeah, he shot apples over Helen Keller's head.
She didn't even?
And
Okay. I'm not going to make fun of Helen Keller.
No, I'm not either, but that's history, right?
It did happen, but I'm still not going to. It wasn't funny then. It's not funny now.
Oh, no. Sorry, this man is screaming in my ear in a microphone.
We're trying to quiet down.
It's actually the rudest thing I've ever experienced.
I know. It's like, if you're going to talk over the loudspeaker, you might as well whisper because it's already loud.
It's already loud.
It's like, we hear you.
Some people don't think about other people, and that's the problem.
Like the staff at Genesis. It's like, why did you bring me this Red Bull? It's not big enough. A larger Red Bull.
I wanted the 40 ounce.
I wanted to drink a 40 of Red Bull.
They should make Red Bull 40 ounces, and it's in Old English font.
And you have to do Edward.
Edward Red Bull hands.
Edward RBH. Edward RBH.
He's there to help out his friend, because they're just friends. Fox and Peach.
Everything boils
it's
down.
It's not like that, okay?
Yeah. Once again, all you sickos in the chat suggesting that it's more than that.
Yeah, he got her an Apple Watch for Valentine's Day, but it was just a friend gift.
Yeah. You guys, you're absolute twisted brains.
Okay?
That down air was so crazy. And Randall again.
He, in his notebook is the Randall timer, certainly. It's underlined and it's highlighted. It's like, don't forget Randall timer. On the 4s. On the 2s and 4s. That's not true. I know that it's true. Wow. Noir just learned the Randall timer right then from watching Iceman. He's like, if my calculations are correct, I'll be absolutely fine. He was right.
Should players have time to look at their notebooks in between matches?
I don't think you should have a coach, but you should have a coach writing down notes during your match. Maybe he has a whiteboard, dry erase board, and he can hand it to you. Maybe a digital notebook, stylus.
Or I think the next level thing would be have a Google Doc on your phone, and then just
updating. You act like you're tweeting your coach. I know that's happening already. Why don't they just text you, actually? Yeah. Now that I think about it.
They might as well just.
I know that's happening. I can look around this room and point out the people that are already doing that. I can just tell from their faces. Never even met them before. I'm like, this guy, when he's on stream, he's getting texts from his coach.
Even the unsponsored guys.
Disgusting.
F Smash was interesting. Maybe a mistake.
Wow. That should have
maybe
killed.
tried to
I think that was a mistake on the game's part. That definitely should have killed.
Yeah, one of them for sure has an Arduino. That's probably the only explanation.
Yeah. You could put in those hard DI angles.
Yeah.
And we are playing UCF here, so everyone has an even chance of winning.
Do you think that they have notches?
Oh, God. Are you kidding me?
Think so?
Oh, are you kidding me?
They probably do. Notches and UCF.
I mean, come on.
Just to double down. Yeah.
I mean,
I shouldn't have asked.
don't even.
I shouldn't have asked.
Just drop it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
If you're shaving more than once a week, you are so together. Like, I can't even imagine.
What does it say about our society, first of all, that we make people shave?
Dumb and stupid.
This is literally what comes out of my body. Like, this is me, all natural, and you say, no, I don't want you as you are.
That's dumb. They made me put on pants when I walked in the venue.
I came in completely naked to my job, and I was like, they're like, you didn't shave. Yeah, you know, they've got the valor to take this, but they're going to have to tap into that.
Tap into the valor and
steal a little bit of valor from the boys in red.
I feel like firemen get all the glory.
The boys in green, you never hear much about.
Because firemen don't pull people over.
Yeah, they don't.
There's no reason to be pissy at a fireman.
I mean, there's other things that firemen don't do too.
Right.
We don't have to get into it. But
yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's an ultimately good function.
Yeah, it's only pretty much good. Unless they are also arsonists because they're such masters of fire. Masters of the flame.
They're like, lads, I'm bored. Let's start one up for old time's sake.
That rush.
Next up on the stream, we have Rocky from California versus Buttons.
Unbeknownst to us, we got no info about Buttons. And that is that sort of mystery is going to heighten the experience for me.
Yeah.
So I think that'll translate to a lot of excitement for the chat and the crowd.
I think that
people are out there wondering, they're like, what?
Buttons?
What buttons? That's like a controller. I was suggesting a guy just walks in, he plugs in the controller, he sets it down on the seat, and he just walks off. And it's just like just buttons are sitting on the seat.
It's performance art at that point.
Or maybe he has some sort of like he's sitting in the crowd. He's got a system of levers and pulleys. He's pressing the buttons from the back there.
Let's go.
All right. 50-50 shot. I think he can win 50-50.
Oh my God. Gets punched. Mike puts the mask back on.
Is he going to? Oh, he's going to waterboard himself. He's going to pour water onto the.
Just, what do I do?
Glad Mike Hayes is listening. Is talking about torture on stream.
He's like, oh yeah, Guantanamo? Sick, dude. But thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I hope you enjoyed the commie.
Thank you so much.
And we're going to go now and just be normal now.
We got to go. Sometimes it's like, you know, if your parents are getting divorced and it's like, I have to go.
It's time to leave.
Daddy's got to leave. I'll see you again sometime, presumably.
We still love you guys, and now
it's not your fault.
You're going to get 2 Christmases.
It is not your fault. Maybe a little bit, a few of you. Let's see that Relno. Bring it out. I think you should do the warm-up until both players have completed a Relno if you're playing Spaceys. And then you're not sure. How can you say, oh, I'm warmed up if you can't do a Relno?
Yeah.
As you guys that don't know, a Relno is, you know, go ahead. I mean, we know what it is, so just explain the sequence of moves that is a Relno.
I thought you were going to do it.
I guess we don't even have to get into it.
I honestly, I think Relno is so
ubiquitous.
Yeah, that's a damn good word, by the way.
Thanks. I saved that for the Relno. Pull that one out when I hear Relno.
You know what? We're on FD. I think we might see a Relno.
If you could incorporate a Relno, which we all know what that is, like you'll know it when you see it. It's kind of like pornography. I can't define a Relno, but I'll know it when I see it. Let's see that Relno really quick. Okay, he did it.
Yeah.
It's 6 up smashes. 6 jump cancels up smashes in a row. Is a Relno. That's why it's going so well. Oh, we're going to see a Relno?
No.
So the first 1/6 of a Relno complete. Couldn't pull it off. Disappointing. He's going for the chillin' like crazy. No! It's so rare in tournament play.
And the cool thing about that, like saying the rel no though, if it's botched, you can have that no at the end. You can extend out that
You're
no.
like, rel, no. Nah. Rel, nah. Rel, yes. That's like saying hell yes, so it's even cooler. All right, come on in here. Dankbot, we got the professor, the team captain, is going to pop on the mic.
Both mics, potentially.
Yo, I fucked up, but Jackie did so much work. Where? Oh, okay. Am I on the camera now?
Sorry.
We're not on camera.
We're not even on camera.
It's okay.
Fuck Tucson. Fuck Phoenix. It's got wrecked. 3 of their players got fucked by one of ours.
The glasses
my
actually
God, he
kind of,
definitely
no
just
glasses
carried.
kind of killed it. I've lost the, no, him. I know, okay, there he is. Okay, yeah.
All right. That's all I had to say. What am I doing?